Welcome back, Tubians. We are heading back into the Hisui region and playing Pokemon Legends Arceus for the second time on this channel. Looking forward to it. I've actually been champing at the bit all day to get to the point where I can record so that we can move forward. So I really do love this game. And yes, I know I'm late to the party when it comes to actually doing videos and stuff about it, but some stones. Very nice. Let's go to bed. But you know what? We're doing this because it's fun. And I've been wanting to bring Pokemon in on the channel for a while. Ooh. Ah, bidoof. And the big tree gets zapped with the cranky. Life is good. The next day. Hey there, you awake? That was some wild lightning last night, right? Anyway, if you're up, come on out. Can I get a change of clothes? A shower? Bath? Toothbrush? Toothbrush would be fantastic. Nobody ever thinks of that in these sorts of games. Yeah, a lot of them have food now, but nobody has bathing or brushing your teeth. I guess that's just a little too prosaic. Did you sleep alright? I know it's not easy in a strange new land. We better not keep Captain Silene waiting. Let's hurry to headquarters. New pants? The thing that's gotten me about this building for a while is that there's a Galarian wheezing on it. I don't know that we see any Galar region Pokemon here, but why would Galar region Pokemon be running around ancient Sinnoh? Maybe we're so far back in time that the lands are still conjoined? Here we are, Galaxy Hall. What do you think? Ever seen a building this grand before? I've been to some fairly snazzy hotels. Pecel. Don't give up, keep those eyes open. Yujiro. The wild Pokemon. They were everywhere, attacking from all sides. I sent out my partner Pokemon, but against a whole pack, outnumbered. This is what happens when you get so far afield, but the medical corps will put you to rights. You do realize that if you fail your trial and get flung out of the village, you could well die. Out there. Well, you might die even sooner than that if you have to take on this trial without a Pokemon to be your partner. Captain Silene, ma'am. I've bought her. Yeah, I'm not going to repeat my full name every time. You may enter. Let us get straight to it. If you wish to join the Galaxy Expedition Team, prove yourself capable by going out into the Obsidian Fieldlands and catching 3 different species of Pokemon: Bidoof, Starly, and Shinx. 3 species right away? But none of us have ever managed that. Did this stranger not catch 3 different Pokemon only yesterday? My trial should be simple enough for her, if the professor wasn't exaggerating things, that is. The Galaxy team does not have the means to provide for those who only take without giving. If you wish to stay, you must prove beyond any doubt that you will be an asset to our cause. I will lend you one of our Survey Corps satchels to carry whatever you may need into the field. Yeah, where have I put those 50 Pokeballs? I don't even know if I have real pockets. They look like fake pockets. That, whatever it is you're wearing, doesn't suit our satchels in the least. It's called a t-shirt. Ray, I'll expect you to step in if anything goes awry. Galaxy Team's entry trial, our first mission, or possibly our second, I'm never sure. We can check missions with the Y button, shiny. Pardon, come with me a moment. Sorry if I'm getting a bit croaky, I'm mostly over that head cold I had, but I'm still feeling some effects every now and then. Now then, a jolly good morning to everyone. What did you need, Professor? In order to complete our Pokédex and, well, simply survive in this unforgiving land, RononTyr absolutely must pass this trial. And as a professor of Pokemon, I've got just the ticket to help accomplish that. Ooh. Ah. Squee! Go on, pick the Pokemon that strikes your fancy. With a partner of your own, you'll be able to fight off wild Pokemon outside the village. These little darlings are very dear to me, but it's plain to see they're rather curious about you. Well, my girl, which Pokemon would you like to keep as your very own? Ooh, okay, so I'm going to pretend that this is a tricky choice, but it's really not. Fact of the matter is, while these are all very awesome, and at some point I will need to pick up all of them so that I've got all of the different Hisuian forms, I'm a water starter at heart. I have been choosing the water starter since Squirtle back in... When did Pokemon Red and Blue release in Australia? That is an excellent question. Pokemon Blue release date Australia. How long have I been playing these games? In Australia on October 23rd, 1998. So yeah, I've been a water starter 100% solid all of the way through since 1998. I am very old. Do you want Oshawott as your first partner? Yes. Honestly, Oshawott is my least favourite water starter. I did not like Gen 5. Hot take, I know. I'm weird. Gen 5 bored me. I didn't like the story that everybody raves over. I didn't necessarily like all of the Pokemon designs, but there are new Pokemon in every generation that I don't like, so I'm not going to hold that against Gen 5. It's just... I don't know. I really struggle to get to the end of it. I would start playing and half an hour later I'd be falling asleep, which for a lifelong insomniac is a neat trick. Sorry, I'll get back to the dialogue now. Good show. I've tucked Oshawott back inside its Pokeball for you, so take care of it. It's yours. Do I get to name it? We received Oshawott. A word of advice, my girl. Pay close attention to which Pokeballs are empty and which ones contain Pokemon when you're out in the field. Sorry, fellas. Maybe next play. Look at these two cheer on their pal Oshawott. Or maybe they just wanted to help RononTyr with her trial. That could well be. They did go dashing from the village when you fell from the sky. Oh, not to worry, you two. I'll have you assist me with my research for now. Joy. Woo. Such enthusiasm from those two. By the by, what species has Captain Silene charged you with catching? Well, that's smashing. All three of those species can be found in the Obsidian Fieldlands. Let me give you some Pokeballs to use during your trial then. What, I don't still have the 50 you gave me before? Well, it'd be like 46 now, but still. We obtained 20 Pokeballs this time, okay. Much less generous. These Pokeball may be handcrafted, but they work a treat as you've already seen. You'll have this trial cleared in no time. Let's be off. I'll show you the way to the Obsidian Fieldlands. Meet me at the gate to your left as you leave headquarters. Uh-oh. Once we've passed the trial, I intend to explore a bit more and talk to everybody and do all of that stuff. And That's not left. That's left. Right. No, left. Anybody else have that problem? I can't do left and right if I'm thinking about it. If I don't give it any thought, I know which way I'm going. But if I have to stop and think, I got no idea which way is which. Oh? What a curious get-up you have there. I can already tell you're quite the character. And who are you in the fancy tunic? I'm Volo of the Ginkgo Guild, the go-to choice for any of your mercantile needs here in Hisui. I've heard talk about you. Fell from the sky, didn't you? Now that's certainly a tale I'd like to hear. Oh, and you've a Pokemon. You're certainly full of interesting surprises. Investigating the odd and novel is key to any good merchant's success. So what do you say? How about you and I see how our Pokemon stand up to one another in battle? Sounds good to me. I like you better and better. What a delightful find. I want your boots. I've also heard about this trial you're to attempt. Let's have a quick battle to get your blood pumping before you head out. Though I hope you know you'll lose if your Pokemon's HP reaches 0. Yes, I know how battles work. Where'd you get a baseball cap? Alright, our first actual battle against a Togepi of all things. Oh, no type advantage. That's annoying. One of the fun things in this game is you can actually move around while you're battling. Which I don't think will be in Scarlet and Violet, but is very, very cool. And tackle. Ah, that's no problem. Go, Washi! And once more. And Togepi is toast. Battle decided. Moves, items, use them well and the world will open up to you. Ooh. Experience and a new move. It's always good fun to have your Pokemon do battle, don't you think? And as they gain experience through battle, they'll learn more moves and grow even stronger. Yay! Change moves. But so few people here have their own Pokemon. If only more knew how to use Pokeballs. At any rate, let me help our two battlers recover from their little exercise. Do 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 do. And to you, my Skyfallen friend, I present some potions in thanks. Thank you. You can use them on your Pokemon whenever they may be worn out from battle. I'll be hoping that you're successful on that trial of yours. More Galaxy team members means more customers for yours truly, after all. You're a sly fellow, Volo. I don't know what your deal is yet. If you can battle that well, I've got a feeling you may have your trial well in hand, even if it's more to do with catching than battling. Now, to the Obsidian Fieldlands. Hut! Whenever you leave Jubilife Village, you have to pick a destination from your map, and let Ress or Reese, do we think? I think Ress. The guardsmen know where you're off to. That way, someone can come collect you if things go wrong. Hey, I hope you make it through this. That's not ominous at all. You're RononTyr, correct? I was informed you'd be passing through. Get used to it, Ress. I'm going to be leaving a lot. Your trial will take place outside the safety of the village. Please take care to come back alive. Oh, I will be. And we are off to the Fieldlands camp. Our beautiful, huge map before us. An entire world of fun awaits. But first we need to prove that we know how to peg a Pokeball at things. This is our base camp. It's where we start and finish our surveys. Now remember what you've got to do. You've been tasked with catching 3 species of Pokemon. Bidoof, Starly, and Shinx. I'm curious to see if the Professor's stories about you are really true. Oh, Professor? Something wrong? Well, you see, Captain Silene got a hold of me after you left. She impressed upon me that I bear full responsibility for what happens to our sudden guest. She doesn't let up. How exactly are you supposed to help out here, Professor? To be honest, my dear boy, I don't intend to lift a finger. RononTyr's talents are the real deal. She'll pass with flying colours, you'll see. So, in other words, I'm still the one bearing the responsibility here? Not my ideal state of affairs. Let's just get started. You'll be more than equal to this, RononTyr. Yes, am amazingly overly confident. I don't have any Pokemon to switch and I haven't picked up any items yet. Alright, Ray. Ray? I'm going with Ray. This is Aspiration Hill. Obsidian Fieldlands. Look, a Bidoof! We're finding the Pokemon you need. Yeah, you shake that tail. You may be some sort of prodigy, but just in case, here's what Captain Silene taught me. ZL to focus. Bidoof is a mellow Pokemon, which means it doesn't tend to run away when you approach. Aim carefully and let your Pokeball fly, and you ought to be alright. And doink! Catch number 1. 1 Bidoof caught. Now on we march. Yeah, they've now tried to explain that Pokeballs capitalize on the fact that Pokemon can minimize themselves. Nobody ever explains to you how it comes straight back to you. I was gonna have a look at that plant. Alright. I throw the Pokeball away and somehow it just automatically comes straight back to me. Now, Starly here, it's the type to run at the drop of a hat. I'm not wearing a hat. But not to worry, crouch down in the grass and it won't spot you. That's how you can get close. B button to crouch. Stealth catching mechanics. One of the many reasons why I thought this game might count in our overall cozy community is because we have crafting. We are going to have to gather many a thing so that we can craft even more. Yay, Starly! And that's Starly caught too. I admit, I'm impressed so far. You ain't seen nothing yet, boy. Just wait till I catch God. I forgot to share another smidget of wisdom. How to throw your partner's Pokeball. To quote Captain Silene's wise teachings, have an item at the ready but want to send out a Pokemon? Press X. Have a Pokemon at the ready but want to throw an item? Press X. The captain's a real expert on these things, and also apparently familiar with Joy-Cons. Then, once you've got the Pokemon ready, try aiming for certain rocks or trees like this one. Your Pokemon will hunt for berries and things, and it will bring back whatever it finds. Now's the time for your partners to shine. We've reached your final hurdle, catching a Shinx. And this is quite a useful feature because they also get some XP from doing this. Not a whole heap, but particularly in the early levels or if you're trying to power level something, helpful. There it is, Shinx. Oh, they're so cute. Shinx has an aggressive disposition. Did you know that already? Yep. That figures. Me, I have to focus on a Pokemon carefully to notice a thing like that. Once aggressive Pokemon get wound up, they'll knock away any Pokeballs you throw. Okay, so they'll sort of have colours and stuff that say whether or not they're catchable straight away. But not to worry, I'll teach you the trick to catching them. You draw them into battle. Once it's caught up in the heat of battle, you can throw a Pokeball and try and catch it. You've got a few Pokemon of your own to use now, don't you? Yeah, most of which are weak to lightning. Take one of their Pokeballs and throw it at a wild Pokemon you want to battle. Use what you learned in your battle with Volo. Get out there and make your last catch. Check. Alright, Shinxie boy. Face the might of my Oshawott. Tackle! Level 2 Shinx with quick attack. One of the things that takes some getting used to coming from standard series Pokemon into this game is that all of the attacks are sort of changed up. Nothing lands anything at the right time. It takes some getting used to. It really, really does. But you get there eventually. Wait, did you really? You really did. You did it. That's 3 species of Pokemon caught. You really are some kind of prodigy. They were literally in a row, dude. You must have given Professor Laventon the shock of his life. First you fall from the sky, then you go and catch all of our escaped Pokemon one after another. I honestly didn't believe the Professor's story until I saw you in action for myself. And here you are with 3 Pokemon caught. You've completed your trial. Can I go pick more leaks now? Oh, I said you'd pass the trial with flying colours, and it seems you went and did just that. Congratulations! You've taken your first step towards seeking out every Pokemon. Well, technically my first 3. This calls for a commemorative photograph. I've got to admit, it's true. You've got a real talent for this. Now then, we best report to Captain Silene. Time to head back to Jubilife Village, eh? Eventually, you should be able to have Pokemon you've caught go live in the village pastures. The most Pokemon a person can have with them while out exploring is 6, apparently. Not that we have anyone who can manage that. Give me 20 more minutes. Come now, you two. Let's not dilly-dally. Captain Silene awaits our report at headquarters. I can't wait to see the captain's reaction. Alright, let's report to Captain Silene that the trial went well. Oh, Captain! I did the thing. Give me food. It seems we won't have to leave if you die. Congratulations. You've passed your trial. You can hold on to that satchel. I must admit, you've impressed me. I set a high hurdle to judge whether a stranger like yourself could be worthy, but you cleared it. I got long legs. This is yours, the official uniform of the Survey Corps. What if I wanted to be in the Medical Corps? Get changed in the room you used last night. Then you're to report at once to the 3rd floor. Present yourself in uniform to our commander. This is your first official order from your captain. Okie dokie, let's go get dressed. We're gonna pretend that I have a bath in my room? Or maybe a sponge bath, or... Somehow I soaped myself down before putting on new clothes. Because, ew, clean clothes on a dirty body, no thanks. Yes. Survey Corps uniform. Survey Corps sandals. Ooh. Pale blue. Pink? Nah. Purple? Nah. Well, that's at least a little closer to me. But the ultramarine is really pretty, so let's go with that. Alright, now we look like a native. Who apparently somehow has quite a few pairs of coloured contact lenses. And knows how to apply them. Look at you in the Survey Corps uniform. Now it finally feels like you're one of us. But I do wonder when the captain decided to go ahead and get a uniform ready for you. I see you've changed. Regarding your accommodations, you may continue to use the room you slept in last night. Woohoo, my own house. You may wear this as well. Woohoo, headscarf. Now, present yourself to the commander. Yes'm. Up the stairs. And up some more stairs. Hello, Commander of the Epic Moustache. I have been waiting for you. I am Kamado, Commander of the Galaxy Expedition Team. So you are RononTyr? Yes, sir. I've been briefed on your situation, including how you fell from the rift in the sky. Now then, let's see what you're made of. Face me in combat! Try to throw him? Hey-ya! You've got some fight in you. Your sumo needs some work, but I do see some potential. I'm 15 years old and I only come up to your shoulders, sir. Don't expect a warm welcome from everyone, Naturally, some will be slow to trust an outsider who literally fell right out of the blue. The superstitious among us might see your arrival as a portent of disaster. Do I look like an Absol to you, sir? But you passed the trial that was put to you. No matter how odd you may seem, you're part of Jubilife Village now. Dedicate yourself to the work of the Galaxy Expedition Team and complete the Pokédex. But I warn you, RononTyr, Pokemon are terrifying creatures. Keep your wits about you as you work. I actually think most of them are cute and fluffy. And we have now completed our mission. I do actually think that was our second mission. So the commander has also accepted you. But understand this, you begin as a no-star recruit amongst our ranks. In other words, you have no rank at all. Perform well as a member of the Survey Corps, and you will move up through the ranks. Indeed, you see, the more you add to the Pokédex, the higher your rank will become. And working on the Pokédex will, of course, bring you closer to that goal of yours. To seek out every last Pokemon. Here, you will need this. You obtained a recipe for crafting Pokeballs. Nice. And 3,000 Pokédollars as well. You'll have to buy the necessary materials. Nah. Ray, you're an expert at crafting yourself. Teach our new recruit what she needs to know. Yes, ma'am, Captain. Get ready for a lesson in crafting. Crafting means making items from scratch. That's right. Whatever you need in your survey work, you'll mostly make yourself. But some things you can buy at the general store. But it's good to try and be self-sufficient. This way, we can even catch Pokemon with Pokeballs we've crafted ourselves. But listen to me prattle on. Let's go to the craftwork so you can try it yourself. The basics of crafting. Well done on earning a place in our team. My name is Anthony. I'm the local clothier. The professor asked me to ready a change of clothes for you, so here you go. I do hope they fit. Yay, more clothes! I hope you'll avail yourself of the village's humble shops. Hey, this way to the craftworks! What if I don't want to go to the craftworks? What if I just want some lunch? This here's the craftworks, and that there is the workbench. It's where you craft things. Pretty self-explanatory, right? When you step up to the workbench, I'll supply you with materials to make some Pokeballs. Call it a present to celebrate passing your trial. As for the money the captain gave you, feel free to spend that however you like. Any recipes you get should tell you what materials are needed to complete them. Sorry guys, I don't know why I suddenly can't read. At the workbench, just choose what you want to make and get crafting. Go on, try it out. Yep, okay. We'll make 10. Basics of crafting complete. Oh yeah, we're just cruising through these missions right now. Oh, now that's some fine craftsmanship. Hard to believe this was your first time stepping up to a workbench, Miguel. You recall, of course, that Pokemon possess an odd power to shrink themselves down. With the Pokeball we craft, we can make use of that power to catch them. all so that more Pokemon species can be duly recorded in a Pokédex. And on that note, here you are. We got our Pokédex! Oh yeah! Everything's grayed out at the moment because it's not registering that we've caught anything just yet. Oh, because we haven't reported the catches yet. I prepared this volume just for you. I hope it aids you well in your aim to seek out all the Pokemon that there are in this grand region. It'll take plenty of research tasks to help the Professor complete the Pokédex. I've got to get going on those myself. I'll be all too happy to explain more about the research tasks I could use your assistance with. Come join me at the Fieldland camps whenever you're ready, my good RononTyr. Alright. Excuse me, I couldn't help it over here. If you're going to the Fieldlands camp, would you mind taking care of a request for me? I'm standing guard, so I can't leave my post, but I'll be here at headquarters if you want to talk about it. Request icon, so sort of mini quests or mini missions for us. I'll talk to Beauregard later. For now, we've passed 2 missions. Got a clean set of clothes, caught our first few Pokemon, and are really ready to start facing down our adventure. So for now, I think we're going to call this an episode. That button. There we go. Now that we are successfully members of the Galaxy Survey Corps, in our next adventure, we're going to hit the Fieldlands, we're going to start catching Pokemon, we're going to start completing requests, we're going to have some fun. Although I will warn you guys, this game has a really long tutorial section. So we're going to be learning things quite a bit over the next several episodes. And I'm not sure yet if I'm going to include all of the hunting of everything, or just highlight pieces, sort of a highlight reel of the things I've caught. We'll see what happens. You know what to do with your thoughts to let me know. And for now, this is RononTyr signing off, and we will catch you in the next one.